Hi guys, welcome back to this video. I wanted to review some of the stuff, or most of the stuff that I made in 2024. And these glasses, remember I made these? So let's get to it. We interrupt this regularly scheduled program for some amazing news. I got an order from Mr. Cup from France. And he, I've been wanting to get a glow for him for such a long time, and I got a small one. It is in French. You can see that. I'm going to add it to the collection of globes that you guys know I have. I have a perfect location for that. Then I also got these little, what are they called? I don't know. They're like, they're like staplers or something, but I think they're more like eyelets. No. I don't know the correct term for it, but they're so perfect. I love that they're not so fat. I thought they would be fatter, like a wax seal fat, but look, they lay flat. Oh, they're perfect for journaling. I think that on my next care package that I send my patrons, I'm going to send some of these to each of them. I don't have that many patrons, so that should be okay. This is an eraser and the eraser replacement, but let me show you in back of his flyer. I used a little piece of paper, pencil, and I erased some of it. Look, it still works. Wait, I didn't do it right. I think it's, how did I do it before? Let me see. I feel it grabbing here. See? It does smear, but I think it's all. But if I was to use a little bit of sandpaper and sand the edges, I can use it. I'm wondering if they sell replacements for it, and I can just put these away, save them, and then use this to hold my eraser. Look, it goes around like a wheel. And in here, only the wheel came. I think in a cute little display they would look adorable. But yeah, I'm excited. This is what I got this time. Last time I got some oilers, and I'm excited for this purchase. Well, since I have them here, might as well start with these. You could tell I definitely wore these. This is something that honestly, I never thought I would get stopped so many times to ask me about my glasses. Like, literally everywhere I went, the store, somebody would just say a quick comment, "Oh, I love your glasses," or "Oh, those are cool glasses. Where'd you get them?" Every single time. But it was funny because they were related to a teacher. Are you a teacher? No, I'm a teacher. I just make crazy stuff. But I love them. I had to get new ones because my lens had to change. Not that, what is it called? The measurement or the size of it, or I'm not this anymore. I got a horrible cough during the winter break, and I got super sick for Christmas, but I'm really happy to be here for our last video together, and I'm looking forward to maybe having a chatty video, possibly. I don't know. I chat a lot, and I get to go everywhere, and I don't like doing that sometimes, but sometimes I feel like that's how you guys know me, right? Get to know me better. And I like to get to know me better. For you guys to know me better. And, let me know something about yourself down below. And, I see some people comment more often than others, and I see them, and I feel like I kind of get to know them a little bit more, but I would like to get to know you guys a little bit more. If you guys can let me know where you're from, maybe, and say, hey, how you doing, where you're from, and that way I can connect to you in that part of where you're at in the world. And anyways, let's continue. I don't think I want to do it chronologically, because I don't remember. and I don't want to be looking at a computer, and so I can make sure I write it down and all that stuff. I want it to be organically, as maybe from, we'll do it right to left, right? Yes, let's do that. Well, we'll start with this one then. I've been dusting. Today's the 31st I'm filming, and we've been cleaning like crazy. But I also want to make sure I put this film or recording in there, because I feel like, I don't know, I just wanted to wrap up the new year with a new video, and also kind of celebrate the year on my own with this video. I didn't get to do as much as I did like the last year's. It was like a big pile on my desk. You guys know this year has been really, really busy for me, and I had 2 grandbabies this year. So I now have 6 grandbabies. My last one was born 2 weeks ago. So I have 3, you guys are gonna laugh at me, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, 2 1-year-olds, a 3-month-old, and a 2-week-old from 2 of my kids. It is insane, but I love it. I could not be happier. We got together this Christmas, and it was my kids, in-laws, and grandbabies, they were 12. Can you believe that? I'm like 43 years old. Come on, people. Anyways, I'm happy. I couldn't be happier. I'm enjoying it, every minute of it. Anyway, so also I've been working outside like this, because I hope that one day I get to work at Disneyland. So I want to touch up on a lot of things that I used to do before, like carpentry and other stuff that like lettering, and I'm beginning to learn other craft or trade, so that I can ensure me entering into working at Disneyland, and the back side where, you know, you make stuff and you make decorations and yada yada. But that's a prayer for this year, and I'm hoping that happens. Anyways, let's continue. Book number 1 that I'm going to go through, like I said, not chronologically. This is my Steampunk edition, and this is a double, I don't know if it would be considered double spine, because there's 2 rows and there's attachments to do both differently. So see, there's one right there and one right here, and those are, some pages are attached to it, and then this other spine here, the cover is attached to it. So I love this. I've had this concept for a while, and I feel like I want to do it in a bigger scale, like maybe do like maybe taller rows, and then or like interacting or interlocking, because I like that I made these 2 separate, not just like one like this one. In hindsight, I should have done it the other way around, where this one was 2 little ones and this one had a big row. But when you have 2 little ones like this, it ensures that your papers are not doing this, you know what I mean, like not flying. Like here, well, it doesn't fly out as much because of I have it right on the edge, so it's attached to here and here, and it doesn't fly off. But I feel like it could if this was playing more, you know what I mean, like it has more play than like this, and it's a tight squeeze. You know, this is soda can. We went back to the soda can that I started my channel with. These are little tabs of that, and this is an old cover that I made in high school, and I made this. I like making keepsake art. It's not art, it's just like if I'm gonna keep something, if I'm gonna keepsake it, I'm gonna lower it. I feel like might as well display it in an artful kind of way. My son likes to gift me flowers every time he comes to visit, so I've gathered some of the flowers that he's given me throughout 2024, and these are just a few of them that I really enjoyed. And one day he brought me a bug, so a beetle, whatever. No, it's not a beetle, right? June bug, maybe. Anyway, so I loved it. I really did love it. And I had this vintage album that I can put pictures in on the And it looks like it's backwards, but it's not because it's pictures here too. I love this book, and I love how they bind it, and I think that it makes it so much fun. So that's why I made this book. There's a video on that too. Okay, so as you guys know, I use this a lot. I do. Even if when I'm not working on a video or YouTube, I put my computer here. Oh my goodness gracious, it's been so awesome because I can just work on it and move it, and then it's not, I don't know, I just really enjoy it because sometimes I have paint and stuff like that and I don't want it on my computer, and I don't care if it's on this, so it's perfect. Let's see. Oh, this next one, I think it looks like I'm going backwards, huh? This is a book I made for my world building, is it episodes, I guess, that I'm working on. This is a skeleton hand held by wire. My spine tooth. This is a clear crystal tooth, whatever. And then the writing of that ancient world. I made like a clasp closing thing here so that we can open it like this. It's so sturdy. I love it because I like chaotic looking books, or artistically books, but I like that. Some of them can end up looking non-sturdy, but this one looks very sturdy. We worked on, this paper has like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different layers of paint. And it's turmeric, and it's stain, and it's black paint, and it's all kinds of it, and I love it. I love it. My back is a bat wing, and it has like, these are my chicken feathers, like from my backyard. So I'll close it up later. So that's another one. And then I have, this one is also from my world building. It has, let's see, oh, it has a locking mechanism that you push in, right? And then this is such a hard leather. I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, but I got this leather from those people that made saddles for their horses, and this is that kind of very, very thick, and it's gonna last more than the Rider leather. This is super sturdy leather. It had like other stuff in it, so I took it off, but there's a hole here, so I filled in the gap with some of this. This is brass, and the video shows how I did everything. Anyway, so this is my binding here, and it's also a little decoration of the spine. And this is the inside. This is just regular paper, and then I put gold on the edges so that it felt like more antique, but that it had some importance, you know, because there's antiques that look like it was like a daily use kind of scenario, and there was antiques that look like they had some importance, and I want this to look like it's an antique, but it had some importance. So the binding here is a wire binding, and all it does is let's see if I remember, you pull it up. Yep, you pull it up, and there's your binding. There you go. And then you just press it, and you hear it right here. There. Dog, stop going over the trash. Toothless. There you go. And then you close it in. And then, oh, there you go. I had it like this, so I don't have to pull it by hand. And I can pull it through here too, as I'm pulling and locking my thing. I feel like if this is done for a daily, or not a daily, but a regular use kind of book, I feel like this would be more malleable than what it is now. But I really enjoyed the whole concept of it. I literally was in the shower. I thought about it, got out of the shower, drew it up in a piece of paper, and then here it is. To this! This is my first book that I took a book apart and made a junk journal out of it. It's a Wally book. I love Wally. Love, love, love Wally. It's such a beautiful love story. And it's also, I feel like, not only a love story for boy-girl or like, you know, like a relationship-wise, but love story as into the love for his planet. Like the little sprout. Oh my gosh. It's such a love story. I love this book. So I made a journal out of it. It was easy binding. This is an easy binding as well. It's a piece of leather. I loved it. The next one is on my table is this one. Let me see. You know what? Let me go over this side because I feel like it's getting on my way, right? Yeah, it's getting on our way. Let's get out of this way. This is my tea bag book. And these are all tea bags. Yes, it's both interesting and embarrassing at the same time. This is how much tea I drink in a year. Actually, is about 3/4 because some bags I throw away except put honey in it. This is what I like sugar or honey on my tea. Most of the time I don't put sugar or tea or honey, just the tea. But yeah, I made a little bag. I kept these tags because my daughter likes to give me tea sets. And so she gave me like this beautiful, I don't know, like collector monthly thing. And those are the ones I kept. Maker's label. Maker's signature. I try to sign all of my books, I think. Sometimes I forget. Well, most of the time I'm so excited that I finished the book that I forget. But yeah. And this is my, what is it called? Like a printing that I made on water. What is it called? Yosusaki. It's the Asian way of like putting ink on water and then you put the paper on it. That's the one. Marbling. But I know it's marbling what you're doing, but I think the technique is called like yakis. Yeah. Man, I should look it up. Look it up. That video is interesting because I end up using acrylics on it too. This is a book binding covering or something that holds a series of books that I read. And I wanted to look majestic and like regal, you know? So you can't tell where it opens from, but this gives you what it is, which is the red planet of Monsoon, which is from the Prince of Mars. I love it. This is by Edgar Rice Burroughs, and it's the same guy that wrote Tarzan. Interestingly enough, there you have it. This is a silk shirt that I coated with silicone to make it look weird and feel weird. Anyways, there's that. And there is this ginormous beast of book that I haven't finished working on. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. It honestly is like, I don't know, I want to say like 5. It's like a sack of potatoes, maybe a little bit more. Pounds. It's my scrapbook. But you guys saw this was a dress that I got for $1 at a yard sale or swap meet, something like that. This was like some kind of home decor that I cut up and put in here. This is wood. So because they're so heavy because I make them so big, making them out of wood is probably a very good idea because it makes everything sturdy. It doesn't warp or it doesn't, look, see, it's not warping. Look, see. But in the next coming month, I have a very interesting locking mechanism or class that I want to do. And if you're interested, you can follow me on this channel. I'm gonna make like a metal class for this. I'm looking forward to it because I feel like a lot of my books can benefit from it. So I'm gonna use this book for that because I'm in, as you can tell, I've been working on it, but I am not close to finishing. I am in September, October, somewhere around there. And I need to make that class so that it doesn't look all discombobulated. Oh, that's another book right there. Where did I put this one? I didn't plan this so well. Okay, then, see, now I have space. Ta-da! Okay, I made this one. This is a simple thing, but I don't know. I felt like it was a Valentine's Day thing. I didn't do the back. How embarrassing. Anyway, so we make a perfect match. You spark up my heart. My smile lights up with you, and it's a little heart match thing. Oh, I put another box so I can do the same thing. These I made into printables. If you're a patron, you can get those there. Then I made this so that you can like pull it up and journal on it. You are the sparkle of my life. And then sparks, 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 sparks. You are striking, and it's a big old match, right? And then you can journal, put pictures, and give it to somebody, you know. You are sparking hot, right? You could glue this down and really have it popped out, but because you want to work on it, you know, I made it non sticky on it. Anyways, that's a mini that I want to work on later. Let me see what else. Then I made this other one here. Now, my complaint of this book is two. Well, this is for my world building series. That's the word I was looking for earlier. I like the texture. So if you look at it up close, I love the texture. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera. It yellowed so horribly. It looks disgusting. I don't like it. I'm bummed out because like there's not much I can really do other than maybe put a little bit. Maybe I can bleach it. Do you think I can do that? That would be interesting. I'm gonna find out if you can bleach acrylic or epoxy. I don't know. Anyways, I liked this whole gold stuff. I like the binding. It has more flakes, and this is not yellow though so much as this. I don't know if you can see it right there. Maybe because it's thicker. And it has the back. The back yellowed, didn't yellow at all, like whatsoever. And I really like that. I wish this was more here, but I'm telling you, I think it's mostly because of the thickness. Another thing I didn't like is the transition from spine to back. I didn't like this. I feel like something should be covered. Maybe I'm gonna cover later, because I want to make a whole display just on the world buildings, and I want to make sure they all look to their best. So I may touch up some here and there, and I may take you on the journey with me. But yeah, this is all done for that purpose. This is more of that marbling paper, and I think so is the spine. But the paper is done this way. Look, you can unclamp it, not unclamp it, but open it, and like ta-da, you take out your paper. Your paper is binded. Like, I want to say this book embodies the beginning concept of what binding is. Before they would like hold the papers in like those leather folders and stuff, or like they would roll it. And I wanted to make a book that's beautiful, but that also marks kind of like the beginning idea of concept of binding, and that's what I did with this. So it's just like kind of giving it a sew here and there. So like I want to say that the person that made this book was thinking, is there a way I could hold my pages together without, you know, having the glue or staples, you know, available back then. You know, they had thread, I think. So that's what I went with. And so I decided to kind of thread it, but the thread had stain on it, so it stained around the thread. You know what I mean? It's a little detail that I wanted to go through, but it kind of holds the paper together, and it makes it seem very fragile and old, and that's kind of what I was going for. I also stained the edges so to match it a little bit, and also to make it seem that it's like that old and this color was around. But all of these are kind of like together. These pages were, I think, double or triple dipped in different color. Like, as I can see, this is more lighter, less lighter, and more blue down here. I don't remember the video so much, but it looks that way. And that's kind of what I was going for with this kind of binding. More of that marbling paper that I loved. This is all water and acrylic marbling. It was an interesting video because I learned a lot, and I went through a journey myself with that. But it's kind of heavy, and I love that. So here's that book. Let's see. And for last but not least, I made, actually no, not the last piece I'm gonna make, this one. This book is my pride and joy. Just kidding. I love this book so much because one, it really helped me set off my world building series of books. I like them big, I like them chunky, I like them weird, I like them different, I like them mixed media. So I like that it's fabric and leather and whatever this material, carving stone is, right? So I really love that. This is all leather. I mirrored the front to the back minus the emblem. No. See, this is where this kind of stuff comes in handy. Remember, I made this for this, so I lift it up. Wait, where's the side? This side. I lift it up. I could put it on this side. So lift this side up. Now it's even. You see that? Now it's easier to work on. Or show you. But let me see if I can pull you out a tiny bit. I don't know how to work this so well. Anyways, right there. Okay, so there it is. It's not made of wood, so I don't know if you can see it warped a little bit this way. I could put something here heavy and push it down, yada yada, but I don't want to break anything off. So this is some of the writing I started to make up for the story, my world. And I was asking in one of the videos, what you guys thought about me making different writing for different lands, because every book that I make is for each different land, right? So should I make a writing for each land, or should it be all one continuous writing? And the few comments that I got was that I should make the same writing in all the books. And I agree, because it makes it easier for me, and also because I really like this writing. So that's some of the carvings that I did from this stone. And this is some of the inside. My dad always taught me to skip the first pages of the book before I start using them. So I always do that. These are all coffee dyed as well. And this is some of the building structures that happen in this book. And this is the writing. I haven't done like, you know, this is F, this is G, or whatever. I haven't done that kind of, you know, writing. But for now, I'm just writing some of the kind of little segments that I liked. I kind of worked on the writing a lot, and I made more like segments or like words rather than one like graphic per letter. So I think that's how I'm gonna work it out on here. And so I'm really happy how it's coming along. It talks about the world and the plants and animals within the land and stuff like that. I of course have this replicated in my journal where I write the story of what it really is. For example, in this place, this is a big plant, sort of like a fern, but in here it collects water, and every leaf has a like little water. It's like a straw, so you can drink from here. So if you're passing by and you're thirsty, you can grab one of these leaves and drink from it. You know, sort of like that. And that's it, pretty much. I just wrote on this as an example, but I think this is the book that I've had the most pages on. I think it has like 100, I don't know, somewhere around that, but it has a lot of pages. It is a simple binding. I know that the cover looks complicated, but the binding itself is pretty easy. It's not, I think they were just glued on or something like that. I don't like to complicate myself with the binding. I love creating new artistic binding, but easy, you know, where you're having fun making it. Not like, I tried once to make the traditional binding, and it's kind of like tedious and boring, and it's like, I guess it's artistic and it's beautiful in itself, but to me it's about the book cover and the story and me putting stuff in there and all that stuff, and I don't want to waste so much time binding. And I think that's why I spend so much time creating these artistic and fun interactive binding, you know, because in some of them, that fact that you can take them off, the whole signature, and play with it and put it back in there, I love that. I just don't want to go and do the whole thread and you just do that. I don't like doing that because it's like, you know, the Traveler's Book where you have that string and you just put the little signature that's stapled. I don't like doing that. I don't like I don't like it. I think that part of the fun should be interacting, right? It should be a playful motion. So that's why I do interactive bindings myself. Or easy binding myself. So because I'm having so much fun with creation that I don't want to take that much time in one particular item or particular thing in the book. Having said that, I love binding. I love binding, and that's why I love making them so different and so creative. Even in my scrapbook, let me see if I can get it back in here. Okay. In my scrapbook, I made something similar like that in books, and like, you know, the Traveler's Notebook where it's just a string, but it also can be moved and taken apart, because I don't know if you can see there. They're like those little paper fasteners. You see that? And it's a string that kind of like, let's see. By the way, I'm going to do a flip of this book probably in 2 weeks, as soon as I'm done with it. Anyways, here it is. So see? And you can take it apart, undo the whole book, and put more, put less of these strings. I think I can do 1 or 2 strings of it. But yeah, here you go. So I'm really happy about, how this came out. I used to put fabric in here. But anyways, that is for the flip of this book. I'm not even done with it yet. I'm like 50% done with it. And I gotta hurry up because January is coming fast. I have a lot of projects coming in. Scrapbook, flip, the scrapbook of next year, which would be inspired by this book. I'm gonna inspire my scrapbook on this book because I liked how this came out. So I'm gonna inspire my scrapbook. That's kind of in January. Gonna be January. I'm hoping January, February. It depends, but I want to put more videos out this year, and I'm really gonna work hard on that. So January is going to be my what did I call it? Scrap-nuary. Don't mind me, but it's all about my scrapbook. I'm going to make the new scrapbook inspired with this. I'm going to flip the old scrapbook. I'm going to make the clasp I'm telling you about. But they're going to be like adjustable. You'll see. It'll be fun. And I also want to talk about different bindings for scrapbooks and different ways we can use paper in scrapbook. Because if you guys notice, my books are not 12 by 12. They're not traditional size. They're more, I think it's 10 by, I don't know if it's 14 or 16. Something like that. But, but I still use scrapbook paper. So I use it in many other ways other than just how it is on a traditional. I mean, they still are my background, but I find different ways to make it look different on a piece of paper. I mean, on my layout. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your comments and all your patience. Sometimes that when I don't put out a video, I know it's like, where is she at? My patrons have been very nice to me and very awesome, and I really appreciate you guys all. Your support and your comments help the algorithm, know that it helps my algorithm let others know that I'm here, but it also helps me. It's like a little vitamin, that helps me know that I'm going the right way, or what you guys like better. What do you guys like more? Junk journals, creative journals, or crazy journals, my world building journals. I mean, what makes you come to my channel? I know that there's a lot of stuff that I do that is maybe normal, but I know there's a lot of stuff that is not normal. Is it too out of the way of your comfort zone, or what is it that inspires you to come here and seek? Is it techniques? Is it tools? Is it I know I share with you guys like my collections, and what is it that makes you visit me? And if you have any questions about me and who I am and how you want to get to know me, you could type them down below, or you want to tell me something that you want me to know about you. I would love to know the kind of people that visit this channel. I know I am a regular person, but what I like to make is not so regular. Hence my beast book. Just kidding. I love you guys so much, and it makes me really happy to know that there's people out there that share my crazy and share my ideas and share my love for creating and just in overall making things. I love you guys so much. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm cleaning my house today, so I'm kind of like chatty, but not chatty, and hurry up. Oh, let me share something with you real quick. Remember I made this beauty right here. Remember who you are. Okay. So, I have been working with my son, and I know he's 13, but he's a CAD master, and he has a 3D printer. So, we are going to work on making this and maybe bringing it to the masses, right? Bringing it out to you guys. So, but I want to make it so economically good, and I want to make it so that they're stackable, so I can make more of, so we can have like towers of washi tape, or maybe other stuff that can be held on a, on a display kind of scenario and a turning kind of scenario, because we can turn these. So I'm looking forward to working on something like this. And I know it's interesting. I know I see it every day, every single day, in a group or another, or one way or another. How do you display your washi tapes? And I feel like this is a great idea. That doesn't only display it, but it's useful, because you can just pull it out. You don't have to pull it out of the drawer, find the end, then cut your way, then do all the nonsense. You just have to reach in there, find the one you want, and grab your little piece. And I think I love that idea. So I want to mass create this, not out of wood maybe, or maybe out of wood, not sure. But we're looking into carrying a great design, and I don't know. I have so many ideas. You guys know me. My head is clicking every single time. When I'm sleeping, it's clicking. When I'm showering, it's clicking. When I'm working, it's clicking. Every single time, it's clicking on different things, not just this stuff. But it's always flowing with ideas, and I love that. But let me know what you guys think. Those of you that watch this video, let me know what you would change or improve on it. So when I work on it, I can take all those things into consideration. I love this logo in the back. If you have those desks that look in the back, that'd be a good idea to have some kind of design in the back, or a drawer. I mean, how much do you need a drawer, or do you not? I mean, I need it because it's dusty in here. And I actually had a packaging thing from the croissants from Costco that I was going to put here. Then my kids used it for something else, and I forgot about it. But I do want to put a little acetate at least in here. And I love this thing so much. Let me know what you guys thought about anything that you guys saw here today, or any of these videos. If you have any questions, let me know about you, please, where you're at, what do you like doing, and if you have any questions. I love you guys so much. I pray and I hope you have a better year next year than this one. 2025 is going to be an amazing year for all of us, and I pray that each of you do better things, greater things, and grow better, grow more next year. And I hope that you stick around with me, and you craft along with me, and I hope to hear from you guys. And I love you guys so much. I really can't explain it, and I can't express it, how much I'm grateful for you guys. And I just want you to know that. I love you guys so much. Till next time, stay crafty. Bye.